Ebony. They might get mad at you for this one, Mama.
Take a seat with Ebony. We gon' talk about everything. Come get these lives. Let me shake a little rise. Fill up your glass. Deep, deep with vibes. Take a seat with Ebony. We gon' talk about everything. Come get these lives. Let me shake a little rise. Fill up your glass. Deep, deep with vibes. Fill up your glass, maybe shake a little rise.
Yeah.
Greetings and salutations, family, friends, co-workers, all of the good things. I am your host and your favorite auntie, Eddie Reviews. Here is our straight man, Judah.
You already know this gang just a baby, you feel me? We on that west side, West Hill, Lil Fool, you already turn it up. Bop, 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 bop. You know what I'm saying? Little Trench, baby. No, I'm playing.
That was a lot. That was a lot, friend.
That was a lot.
That was a whole lot that I wasn't expecting you to. Okay, amen. Bless God. Bless God, friend. All right, so before this nigga turned into a DJ, wowzers, before he turned into a DJ from the radio station with all the antics and the noises, my God, on today, we are here, family, to try and save this man's black card.
Oh my gosh. I feel like The Wire even a top 10 black show?
Absolutely. And the fact that you don't know that is sad.
Top 10 all time, like
yes, absolutely.
Because like Living Single is in that top 10.
The Wire is at number one. The Wire, I don't understand. We the people don't understand what you don't understand about the statement that we've been making about this show for years now, and why you are not on the Wire train. We don't understand.
I mean,
no, there's no I means, my nigga. You're wrong that we're gonna fix it.
She said, "You're wrong, my nigga."
You're wrong. They're like, I just don't understand that. How you don't understand that The Wire is one of the best shows ever made. Not just black show. One of the best shows ever made.
I only watched it because you added them on DVD.
From the peanut gallery on the side. Please understand
Don't
how
do
wrong
my cousin
you
like
are.
that. Don't do my cousin like that. My cousin got a whole name. You gave it. You gave the name, actually, thinking about it.
First of all, you need to mind your black business, and the fact that you don't know this show the way you should know this show.
I done seen every Sanford and Son, and Live in Color. I got that on DVD. What other? What's the
your black card is so in danger. That's like saying you've never seen the Tilligan Island episode of Martin. Immediately. That's like you saying you've never seen.
Of course I've seen it.
This like you saying you've never seen the Wretched episode from the Cosby Show. That's like you don't know word for word.
I got a Gordon cartel at the house right now.
No, sir. It's like you saying that you don't know everything Dwayne said to Whitley when he interrupted her marriage to Byron.
Oh my gosh.
The Wire is top tier. It always has been, always will be. And the fact that you don't know it and you're like, I mean, immediate revocation of your black card. Because
oh my gosh,
I should have known by your taste in woman that what this was.
I done seen Amistad like 15 times.
I should have known. We're gonna get into it because we watched. I have rewatched the first episode just for this. I will rewatch all the episodes of the season for the 15th time. Mhm.
Mhm.
And
Mhm.
Brenda's not the only one who has notes. Wait, can I get it in the camera? Oh, can you not see me?
No,
Maybe I
you
have.
can't. You can't.
That's okay.
Because you
That's
blur in
okay.
the back. But I got
Hold on.
mine. I got mine.
Hmm. I don't even know how to put this in dark mode, so I don't even know why I'm looking at this like that. But
She said,
you
I
can't
don't
see
even know
it.
how to put this in
Huh?
dark mode. So why I'm holding like this.
Thank you, Paul. We
What's
love The
up,
Wire.
Paul?
We love The Wire. You're gonna love The Wire. Eventually, you're gonna get the light bulb is gonna come. Oh, we pray. Oh, okay. Well, let's before we start, let's go into a word of prayer. If all hearts and minds are clear. Dear Heavenly Father, I'm praying for my brother Judah that his light bulb will come on in the watching and the rewatching of this most epic Black
Thank you,
show,
Father.
The Wire. Shit it will shit Jesus. We hope his light bulb come on. Because if it don't, at the end of this, and he's still at, we're revoking his black card immediately. There will be no appeals. There will be, I don't know what we're gonna do
Oh,
with this black
Lord.
man. He's
No
gonna have.
appeal?
There will be
I
no
couldn't get
appeal.
an appeal, Fred.
Absolutely not.
I done seen Eve's Bayou like 17 times.
Not the point. We both have. I have notes so
Oh,
that
God.
I can help our good brother along the way. Amen. God, do it as only you can. Help him with his light bulb, Jesus. Amen. Okay. So The Wire, season 1, episode 1. And we start with the story of Snot and his murder.
Yeah, I said so. Snot dead and killed for nothing. Apparently, Snot was dead for no reason. Apparently,
No, Snot is dead because he kept stealing the money.
well, right, but like, bro was like on the when McNulty
Mm-hmm.
was talking to bruh the extra, he was just like, damn, they could have beat him up or something. That's what he always did. So it wasn't like this. It wasn't his first time.
I
That's
know.
what I'm getting at.
But you can only steal the money from the crap game so many times before your luck runs out. Like a
I
cat, he
just feel
may have
like if
got
you
9 lives, and then that 10th time, it was right.
I just feel like if you're gonna steal from a trap, you gotta like steal from a trap in a different city. You gotta like rent a Toro, rent a Hellcat, drive to the next city, watch them for a bit, steal this money out of their
If
trap.
you
Cause like, why
if
would you steal from your own neighborhood?
if you stealing from the crap game, you don't have the money to do all of those things you just said, sir. If
You
you
got
had said
somebody.
he catch the
You
bus
can,
to the next city, I might have went with you on it. But you said
but I feel
rent
like a bus is not
a Hellcat.
reliable. I just feel like because
The bus is
what if I gotta
reliable
get
in
away
Baltimore.
fast?
No. Mm.
What if I gotta get
I
away fast?
listen. My suggestion be you don't be stealing from your friends. But
Well, I mean, if I'm gonna steal from a trap, I'm gonna wait till ain't nobody there. And then if somebody is there, the
but
backup plan,
he wasn't stealing from the trap. They were in an active crap game.
I'm gonna burn the trap itself. I'm gonna set it on fire, and that way you have to deal with the fire, so I can get
What are you
away.
going to burn? They're in an alley playing craps up against the wall. What are you burning, friend?
We said trap, friend. I'm thinking trap house.
This young man is stealing from the crap games. Dice.
Craps. Oh, I didn't even hear that. I thought you said trap. Sorry. God bless the trap, nigga. That's a whole song. Before you brush your teeth, you gotta put the strap, nigga. And the words of our are the words of our head past the future. I don't realize he said craps.
I'm breathing heavy already. We just started. Oh my God. So we meet Big Nosy, who is the epitome for everything that happens this whole show.
Mm-hmm.
So, let's discuss the theme song, "The Devil in the Hole." One of the most iconic theme songs. It's going to grow on you every season. One season you might like it, one season you might not. The words are always the same. The
I
theme
mean,
song.
it was a great singing song. It was. It's this is a big rich town, and I just come from the poorest. Because that's a little
Yeah,
bop.
no, fuck that. Fuck that little jingle that you singing. You got to keep the devil down in the hole. Paul said, "Did you even watch the show?"
Yeah, I watched it. I spent too much. I spent time. I should have been sleeping watching the show.
Okay. So I'm
Mouth
going to
still
preface
numb.
this that we are in the first season, and the theme song is going to stay the same the whole first season. The words of the theme song is going to stay the same. The style of the theme song is sang in, switches with every season to match the theme of that season. Okay, so I want you to keep that in mind. Okay,
Okay. That whole conversation was weird too.
about them talking about life here
McNulty and
and
old
and
boy.
the
Yeah,
young
it
man.
just felt. Yeah, it just felt weird.
Why
Felt
did it
weird.
feel weird? Why did it feel weird?
McNulty. As I watched the show, McNulty just felt too comfortable. Like, you're not one of us for real, for real. You police around here, but you're not like from around here.
Let me be very clear. McNulty is also a Baltimore nigga. I understand that he's white.
Oh,
And
I know.
you will get what I'm saying as we go along, as we watch more and more episodes. You're gonna be like, oh, okay, that makes sense. Okay.
And at this point, after watching the episode, his storyline is the most interesting at this point. At this
Yes,
point,
because
it was the most interesting at this point.
the purpose of the whole show, the why them having a why, all of these, everything leads back to McNulty. McNulty is the central person for the whole show.
Got it.
So,
So then we
we're
get to
we're
the
in
court.
court.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So Miss Lyles, she was lying under oath.
Hmm.
That was crazy. I knew what's his face. I said, "Oh, you telling in court, pointed and everything? You gonna be dead soon. You're gonna be dead
Yeah.
soon."
Mr. Grant is a civilian, and he's not part of the reindeer games. So he's doing what a normal civilian would, which
You're
means
black.
right. It
I
doesn't
don't want to
matter.
hear that. You could be
No, that's
black
not how
from
that
Bel
works.
Air.
Listen,
You should just
listen.
know.
No,
Don't
sir.
it? What is that
No,
your business?
civilians who are not in the game, regardless of if they're black or not, most people know they don't they don't require game shit from people who not in the game. If you a civilian and that man worked as a plumber, something he was some kind of maintenance worker person. He goes to work, he goes home. He wasn't expecting to witness a crime. He's not a part of a gang. He doesn't have any gang affiliation, black or not. He's just a regular civilian. So a regular civilian, when the police asked him, that's the nigga that did it. And it ain't supposed to be no, never mind. Now here's why he got killed. Because they went to him before this court and they tried to buy him, just like they tried to buy Miss, what like they bought Miss Keisha. And that's a stand-up nigga. And he said, no, I'm not gonna. Mm-mm. And just in case,
Just in case when I
Miss
get
Keisha,
you tonight.
Miss Keisha decided to do a flip, and they bought the trial up. Though I don't think so, because he was found not guilty, so double jeopardy applies. But just in case this can be tied in at some other juncture, and they bring him back to do he gone. Bless you. Bless
I,
God.
it was just
Bless.
crazy.
Right, and we see our first look at Idris Elba as the indubitable Stringer Bell. That is
Sure
his
about.
name,
Yep.
Stringer Bell. Yes.
Um,
Also, we meet Weebay, who is sitting in the court, Stinkum, and I can't remember the fourth boy's name. Hey, Mama. We
hey,
meet
Mom.
some of the crew. We meet some of the Barksdale crew.
Yeah,
We meet some.
we meet some of
Mhm.
that. Yeah.
You don't know nothing. Okay.
I gotta read. I read. You know what? I wrote it down. I'm a little offended.
Okay. So we also meet D'Angelo Barksdale. D'Angelo is the nephew of the kingpin, Avon Barksdale.
So
But nobody knows who Avon Barksdale is because he got good sense. And he been running the terrace, the towers, the pit, the corners, and don't nobody knows who he is.
as you should.
Nobody, and nobody knows what he looks like. The
That's great
police got
business.
no paperwork on him. They don't know his birthday. They don't know what he looks like.
That's
They
great
was like
business.
they thought he was a ghost. Now I wonder where another young man who was considered A ghost stole that. Okay, I'm gonna shut up. 'Cause
I
It was
mean,
a lot. It
that
was a
first
lot of
episode was
things
pretty good.
borrowed. It was a lot of things borrowed from The Wire to uh go with that
To
little
make
whack ass
the
show
incredible.
that you like because it's stupid. It's
I
garbage.
mean, their first
Horrible.
episode was fantastic, but here we are. Um, so we go to court to
We are
what is her name?
Kima.
The
Kima
female.
Gregg.
Yeah, so Kima. So we jump to Kima, and they get somebody on gun charges. Um,
Also part of the crew. They're also part of the crew.
yes, on the
Hmm.
crew. Yeah, she got. Yeah, I said, oh, he has shoddy slugs. Soon as I said, how many per slug? Oh no! Then we jump back to court. They celebrated in court, which was hilarious to me. I wrote down the name, Avon Barksdale. Um, and then I said he should have thrown his cousin off the banister. There's just been too many times his cousins has made faces that I didn't necessarily understand or agree with.
Absolutely. So we met Kima and we also met uh Herc and Carver, which was the two
Yes,
dingleberries that was with her that almost got them shot up because they didn't find the second gun. And they think they
so lovely.
big body badasses, and they got caught slipping. Kima was able to find the second gun in the glove box behind the thing because she knew there was two guns to be had. We, I stand. This is a Kima Stan account. I'm always gonna stand that woman. You're gonna fall in love with her, and she's
I
beautiful.
already know. No, I already know. She's already. We already good. I was locked in her character at the moment. I could already tell she's the real boss. She's the one that really got it together. I
And
said
she
now the
also
marshal,
she can't type either, but that's okay.
the whole yeah, that's a whole other. She can't, I feel like that was more just being frustrated. It was the year 2000, and you wrote a typewriter. Different conversation. You could have at least had a word processor. Anyhow, I said now the marshmallow detective is riding up late because the deputy director got mad at him. So he met with the judge. And why he say nigger like that too? That was crazy. I said, oh, so we gonna let that fly right off the bat? Like they're not even. I had to forget in the Northeast. They'll say something hella racist and be like, "What? I'm not racist. It's just whatever It's what everyone says, kind of thing."
Hmm.
Um, Again, different. So basically, he answered one question from the judge,
Hmm.
and that set off a whole term of events.
Hmm. He answered more than one question because the judge, once he answered one question, that judge asked six, seven. We didn't see all the questions, but that judge asked
No,
16 more questions after that one question, and he just kept answering and answering and answering. And I feel like it was out of frustration that he was answering the questions because at this point, the crew has beat 10 murders. 10.
was crazy, and they took 3 to court.
Exactly. So I feel like it's out of frustration and clearly nobody knows who the Barksdale gang is because if they like who is that, what's going on, blah 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 blah, and they out here killing people. Airwell, they just took over. They just took over the Baltimore corners. Again, the towers. They're down in the pits, in the low
Right,
rises. They're
right.
everywhere. They everywhere, and I believe the 10 bodies on the crew was in them taking over all of those areas.
Oh yeah, which makes sense. Which
Yes.
and especially to them only being able to pin 3 murders. That means because again, it's like that one. It's like I don't know if it wasn't a movie. It was something else. And bro was like, "Hey, if you're gonna steal from somebody, steal from a criminal. What are you gonna do? Call the police?
Well,
If you're gonna kill somebody, probably kill another criminal with a gun."
also, also, there are uh, sayings in every episode. Um, when the episode starts, And there are bars all throughout there. Um, so the first one that I came to was when Herc and Kima and Carver were talking, and he said, "You can't even call it a war." And he was like, "Why?" He's like, "Because wars end." I said, "Oh, well,
I heard that one. I heard that bar.
where? Whew.
And then and so even to further McNulty, kind of being the nucleus when he met with the feds, I said, "Oh, so the feds is moving around."
Yes." The feds, when he got to the feds and he was watching them live, he was like, "Is this
Yeah,
a recording?" And he was like, "No, it's live. This is happening in real time."
yeah. This ain't even.
When Chief Rawls, who is the uh, chief over homicide, came back from that meeting with the deputy director and uh, Chief Daniel, and he was hot like fish grease with McNulty, and he gave him them two middle fingers and was like, "These are for you."
These are for you.
I said,
I was like,
"Oh."
this. I was like, why is he being so aggressive,
He's
sir,
so
sir,
angry. He's so angry
sir, sir?
because
Why are you being?
he walked into it. He was blindsided by it. And so,
Right,
like, you got me out here looking like we not doing our job. And you saying these people done burnt us for 10 murders and we not doing anything and we don't have nothing on them. We don't have no information, no nothing. And you just got us out here looking like we just sitting around with our thumbs up our butt. That is a problem.
right. Which
Also, go ahead.
again, you're killing criminals, so there's not the same amount of care, or poor people for that matter.
Also, I would like to give a shout out to McNulty's best friend and uh, partner, Bunk Moreland. He said that will teach you to give an F when it ain't time for you. When it's not time for you to give an F, why would you do that? Why would you do that part, friend?
I actually like him in this already.
Absolutely.
And
And he's gonna yes.
yeah. It was funny because when the other Barksdale met up with Stringer after that, I went out to the strip club or whatever, and
Hmm.
he was just like, basically, he was just like, "Do we need this much violence?" When D'Angelo met with Stringer, and he was basically like, "Do we need this violence?" He was like, "Yeah, you gotta send a message." When they beat the white boy up,
Yes.
the attic, it was like, "Yeah, bro, you can't. Come on now, this drug game is violent. It's what it is."
Right.
But let me be
And
clear.
if
The drugs you're selling are incredibly violent. Now, you sell weed, it's probably not as violent, but when it
the
comes to what you're
heroin,
doing, absolutely. Like,
absolutely. Y'all are selling brown tar heroin. What? Violence. And oh god, you have to show a message that we not dumb. We know the tricks you up to. You can't pass fake funny money for dope and think nothing's gonna happen. You got away with it one time,
yeah, you never double back.
right?
Not to the same people.
Mm-mm.
Not to the same people. You absolutely get the hell to Dodge. Again, you rent a Hellcat and you go to the other trap and you steal from them, but like they got to be a county or two over.
Exactly. You can't keep playing that, especially with funny money,
Mm.
and you making it, and you need like putting real thought, and you just zero copying it and then cutting it out and then pouring
The
some sauce
funniest part
on
about
it.
the whole scene was Mike, because he's not yet Michael B. Jordan. He hasn't earned his full name yet, so we're gonna call him
Wallace,
Mike.
we call him Wallace.
Wallace
Hmm.
said, "That's not a president," and in my mind, I'm like, "Yeah, he's not. One, two. I feel like not a lot of people know that."
Yeah. A lot of people do not know. Shout out to the Hamilton the musical. That
Mm-hmm.
I am aware that Alexander Hamilton was not a president. However, he is on the $10 bill.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So
Because
that
Ben
that
is
that Ben is who?
No, I didn't want to say anything stupid. Go ahead.
Who? Benjamin Franklin?
Yeah, he was he wasn't, right?
Who? Benjamin Franklin?
Yeah.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
And he's on the 50, isn't he?
Nope. Benjamin Franklin was not a president. And I think he's on the. Let me think. He's on the $100 bill. Benjamin
100.
Franklin.
That's what it was. Yeah.
That's why they say they're all about the Benjamin.
We slow. I'm about to say all
We-
about the
you
Benjamin.
know.
It's Ulysses S. Grant on the 50. That's what it was.
Yes.
Shout out to those of us who still have $2 bills, because I still have mine from the 80s.
Amen. So D'Angelo has just got a get out of jail free card for unaliving somebody who owed them some money. He don't know how to shut up. He has to be taught those. Clearly, you just got out of jail for unaliving somebody. Why are you talking about it? And why you're like, oh my God, that was so cool. They finna murk you because you shut up. Shut up, youngin. Shut up. And because of all that, you got demoted because you was in the towers.
Yeah, now
for a
you
whole year, and now you down in the pits. You in the pits with the low jacks. You in the pits. Now, this was a short conversation, but it was very important. And after EBBIE and Stringer Bell get D'Angelo to recite the rules, no talking in the car, no talking with anybody unless it's us. Brilliant. Stringer Bell goes into the club and talks to Avon.
He's in the club.
And with McNulty's bringing attention to them, they're also talking about McNulty. Because Stringer Bell was like, oh, yeah, this Jack was in the courtroom. White dude, brown hair. Just like your spidey senses be tingling, McNulty, because you the po-po. Them trap niggas' spidey senses is tingling about you as well. Please be advised. You're not the only one with any type of disturbance. Say something.
Right.
You could be a danger.
Mm-hmm.
So D'Angelo gets demoted. And he goes to the pit where he meets his new crew. Now, I know the names of the crew. The crew is the young man, the light-skinned young man who is sitting on the sofa. His name is Bodie. Michael B. Jordan.
Wallace,
his name is Wallace. And his friend, little dark chocolate baby next to him, his name is Poot.
Poot, as in P-O-O-T?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So we will come to know, grow, and love all of them individually. Because we're gonna be in the pits for a while for D'Angelo to get his life together.
Okay.
Now that the white boy and Bubbles is the black man who made the fake money with the white boy. They done got their dope using the fake money, and they getting right. They getting right and tight and healing their sickness with the herb. And the white boy tells Bubbles, "I want to run the play, next time."
And that's when he's beat up.
That doesn't go well for the white boy because the white boy does not do it correctly. He ends up dropping his real $10 bill. He gets beat up. It's a whole thing. It is a whole thing. He is assaulted badly. This is when I'm gonna skip ahead a little bit. The little white boy's in the hospital. He's got tubes and things, and we don't know if he's gonna make it. In walks our favorite detective, Kima Griggs. And she is having a conversation with Bubbles, the junkie, and his friend. Little did we know that Bubbles has been an informant for Greg's for years. They know each other. They've known each other for years. And he just got back out a couple months ago, back out into the street. And now Bubbles is upset with the people for beating up his little white friend. And
Right.
so he felt about to get back in the snitching business, which will play into the investigation
So
and
that
everything.
was crazy. I said, "Oh, he want to get sober now." Got it. Because that's how the episode ended, right?
He said nothing about getting sober. That man said,
What you know what I mean? I
"You
feel like
still
that's a sober move.
okay?"
I mean,
Amen.
Amen. I feel like it's a sober
I'm
move.
gonna let you. I'm gonna let you take the journey with Bubbles. I'm gonna let you take the journey
I mean,
with
he
Bubbles.
probably is an ODing at some point, but still. Side note, I appreciate the fact that they use black people in this show who look like regular day-to-day black people.
Okay, so
Like, I ain't gonna lie to you.
here is the caveat to that. A lot of the people who are in this show are actually people from Baltimore. They're not actors.
Right. Well, I remember when Creed, I think it was Creed 1 or 2 came out, maybe 3, and Michael B. Jordan ran into a nappy-head little girl from his high school. And he was like, "Wow, that's crazy! Like, you really try to act like I remember he used to get on me. He used to be on my noggin." Yeah, he was crazy. He was on the red carpet, and he was just like, "Oh no, I remember you used to play me. I used to have my headshots. I used to give me a hard time." Like, and like Lori, I think her name's L'Oreal. She's famous. She's famous for being on. She used to do a podcast. She did a podcast where she talked about how she had these rappers tooted and booted, and she'd be tossing their salad in the penthouse. So, anyhow,
So why is that any of our business? I'm like, well, how did we get there? How is that any of our business?
That's what blew her up. She was tossing salads. Famous rappers. But Michael B. Jordan, she tried to interview him, and he said all that, and then he walked off. Yeah, I only watched the first episode. I barely watched that.
Because she is convinced.
I didn't know. I watched this.
She's convinced that you are going to binge watch the whole season, and I was like, yeah, no, it's not. We've got to build the love for this. Now, once we get to season 3, once we get to season 3, he might wanna.
And no, again, the more McNulty story started to develop, started jumping around, I started getting some stuff more and more. The storyline with Barksdale and them, or Avon or D'Angelo and them right now is kind of whatever. The young boys will be entertaining in the pits. Wallace and Brody and them, they're going to definitely be entertaining because they're young boys. They're going to do a bunch of dumb stuff. They're going to have them do dumb stuff. And thank you for letting me know that. Like I said, I knew Michael B. Jordan was local to that. You know what I'm saying? But it was just a lot of bell pepper noses in there, and especially being a Californian and LA being right there, it'd be hella people not from LA and a lot of shows based in LA. Like it'll be a show called Compton, but it's a bunch of extras from everywhere but Compton, or don't even look like they're from Compton. So like Burner is doing a movie called Bippin about all the robberies and things like that and that happen in the Bay Area. And again, he's using people from the Bay Area, so it hits different. It hits different.
Lord Jesus. Okay, so Daniels and McNulty. Okay, so Daniels has been put in charge of the special investigation into the Avon Barksdale crew and what's happening. And he was a part of the drug unit. He was Kima and them boss, and so he's bringing his best people in, and he's trying to get some help. And McNulty has been thrown in because he was the one that was running his mouth to the judge. You gotta be on the crew. So McNulty is like, I really want to do this case. I want to do it right, top to bottom. Dot all the I's, cross all the T's. Daniels is like, we need to do some buy-in rips and some buy-in and busts and do some penny ante stuff just enough to satisfy the status quo so we could go back to what we was doing before all of this popped off. That's a conflict that is going to come ahead during this season between Daniels
Shit, it's a
and
conflict now.
it is.
There's a
Because
conflict.
McNulty is like this. You on some old bull.
Well, I'm still mad at the deputy director. You ain't gonna talk to me like that. Here's my badge. I'm out of here. I'll see you later.
But McNulty is the job, so that didn't even phase him. He's the job, so that didn't phase him. McNulty and Bunk have a conversation about Daniels, about is he a snake? He's apparently called a company man, so watch your back because he dotting the I, be on your Q's and P's and all those good things, because this could land you where you don't want to go. And the deputy and his boss said, "Where do you not want to go? Where do you not want to go?" And he named several different things. He's like, you want to go back to the west side and be on the beat? He was like, I came from there, so that don't bother me. And he's like, oh, yes, girl, we met Stringer Bell.
Yes, beloved, we met Stringer Bell.
We met Stringer Bell. So he was there for 30 seconds. He didn't do nothing yet. Calm down. We gonna get to Stringer Bell.
It's definitely crazy knowing Idris Elba the last like 10 or 15 years.
Mm-hmm.
Like versus him in that, like I don't know if you on TikTok. Have you seen those videos like people talking to Black Brits about Black Americans, things like that?
Mm-hmm.
And there was this one video or this this young man, he's in Britain, and he goes, the guy was just like, what do Black Americans really attribute? He was like, everything you have on, your Air Force One, your New York hat. If you don't remember, we're in London.
Mm-hmm.
He goes, at this point, the greatest contribution Black Brits have Black British people have attributed to society is cosplaying as Black Americans. First off, that hit right. It's you in the chest.
It hurts because it's true.
True. And obviously on a little bit of a grand scale, because I didn't know Idris Elba was British for the longest time.
Listen,
I had no idea.
Idris Elba, Daniel Kaluuya. What's the other boy? From Star Wars. And he ratchet. Like, here's him.
Very very quick take on that. The way I've heard it put is like, y'all are making fun of us for being raised in foster care when you were raised at grandma's house, and that's not right. Because a lot of the videos are always, well, Black Americans don't know who they are. Black Americans don't know who they are. And Damson Idris, Snowfall, which I have never seen an episode of Snowfall either. I also don't watch FX. I ain't gonna lie, if a show involves commercials, I probably haven't seen it in the last 10 years. Netflix has ruined me. I am I'll wait till it's on Netflix kind of person.
John Boyega. That's what his
John Boyega, yeah. John Boyega, he must be from like the Bay Area version of London, the way he acts. He's from the Bay. But I just love that saying. You were raised at grandma's house, but you make fun of me for being raised in foster care. And a lot of Black Brits don't know, like, you are one or two people removed from Africa, because I'm damn near 10. I don't even know if the ancestry tests are right at this point. I gotta go with the African ancestry test because I'm supposed to have some North African blood. I don't know if y'all seen. I'll have to show you a picture later, Ebony and my nana. But my nana, she light bright, 2 shades from white. So,
did you know Delroy Lindo is British?
I have no idea. What character does he play?
You don't know who Delroy Lindo is?
Well, what character does he play? You know what? You're gonna stress me out today, and I can already tell.
You don't know who Delroy Lindo is?
Not by name.
Oh my god. Hold on.
Of course I know. Oh, he's British?
Yes.
Huh. I didn't know that.
Mm.
But he's like black. I thought he was from Detroit.
Me too.
Kiss my cheeks. I'm glad I wasn't the only one.
Okay. I don't know who he
Dang.
is.
I thought he was from like Detroit, Montgomery or something.
His parents are
Tuscaloosa.
Jamaican, and he was born in London. That's a nigga. That's London nigga. It is what it
That's
is.
crazy.
Listen, it's big crazy. I said it's big crazy. So at the end of the episode, after D'Angelo is hanging out at his uncle's club and he meets the dancer Carla, say put a pin in that because that's gonna come back too. Him and that dancer girl.
I figured by the way he looked at her and she looked at him. Mm-hmm. I ain't gonna lie, I did that thing from Baby Boy when he was like $40. She said $20.
You at a strip club, you know, food drinks be expensive. And they're supposed to, that's the whole point, is sit down and have a conversation and have them buy you drinks.
No.
Okay, all right, my nigga. Okay, and then at the end, Blanc has caught yet another murder. But this time, it is Mr. Grant, who testified in court that D'Angelo was indeed the person who.
But why did D'Angelo walk off all sad? See, D'Angelo makes me think he's gonna snitch at some point.
D'Angelo is sad because under all of that, you could tell by how he was acting. Clearly, this was his first time going to court and all these other things. And they basically made the charge disappear by buying off that lady so that they didn't find him guilty.
Right.
And with him being able to, they said, with him being able to walk away and everything, he thought it was over. There's no, what's the point in pow in that man? If you not guilty, double jeopardy applies. It's not like they can charge you for it again. So he wasn't.
I mean, you gotta send the message. You gotta send the message, but I just feel like at this point,
No,
this is why I be a horrible criminal.
No. At this point, this is what happens when you have a code and when you don't. Because if you don't have a code, anything goes. A man has got to have a code. There's got to be some honor among thieves in some way, shape, or form. And
I know more honor amongst thieves than regular people. I tell people all the time, you got kicking with hooligans all the time. I know what they're about. It's y'all. I don't know.
Listen. He is young. He's 18, which is why he got charged as an adult. So he's new to all of this, and he wasn't expecting it, especially since he was already found not guilty. He was not expecting his uncle to clear up the loose ends, because what for? I'm free. I'm out. You know what I'm saying? And he's a civilian. He does what a civilian does. They don't hold civilians, what they consider civilians, to the same standard as they hold niggas that's in the game and know what it is.
Of course not. I understand that. But what I also understand is, and I knew this at 15, 16 years old, maybe even 14, a loose end is a loose end is a loose end. I knew not to get into this lifestyle very young, very early, because the hard part is getting out. And a lot of times you are seen as a quote unquote loose end, which is why I said, if you're going to rob a trap 2 counties over. But you got to rent the Hellcat.
We're going to get to robbing traps before this season is over.
Friend, if I pull up outside in a Hellcat, you know what time it is. Put your good shoes on. Put your black forces on. leave your hat at home. And don't worry, I got you some gloves already.
I have my own gloves. Mhm. And I don't do self snitching. I also don't do group crimes.
I'm just
Cause,
quiet. I don't
'cause-
have nothing too much to
but
say.
listen,
I'm
we can agree that the better part of valor is to not do crimes in groups because the more people know, the more it is that it's going to get out that
not
who did
everybody's
what
both the
to whom.
same. Not everyone knows the law. That's like that. Like that's. I think for
Now,
me,
many people
that's the biggest one.
be watching interrogation tactics, and them police don't never know nothing until you tell them what's something.
Mhm.
Unless they have a camera and it's in 4K and they can see you down to the lines on your face to say that it was you that did it. I don't know, lawyer. What's your name? Lawyer.
Y'all think sitting in this room finna bother me?
No. Not unless you give me a little jacket to cover my arms because it'd be cold in there. Other than that, I got nothing for you, friend.
I can sit here all day, especially if I'm with someone y'all pick up. Like, let's just say I'm out on a Saturday night and something happened and nobody had nothing to do with it, and I know he had nothing to do with it. Oh, I'm gonna be an absolute jerk, dickhead. They gonna hate me in that precinct. They're going to hate me. They're going to hate me. Like that Tyreek Hill situation. They would have hated me. They would have hated me. I'd have been on. Oh, okay, Rambo. I see you, Playboy. Go ahead and lose your job with
Listen,
the
I'm
camera on
not.
your chest.
Was it okay? I got to figure out which situation this was because I haven't seen the video, and
He was
I saw
allegedly pulled over
something.
for. Mm-hmm.
No, I saw some situation where a young man got either arrested or they because he was asleep in his car with a gun in his lap. And I don't know
That
who
has
that is.
happened, but that was
No,
no
this
Tyreek
happened
Hill
recently.
recently. Okay, so I don't know about that one, but what I'm talking about is Tyreek Hill, the football player, was on his way to a game. Apparently, he was driving in. They say allegedly driving reckless. They never confirmed that. But the body cam footage, the cop was like knocked on his window hella hard, and he was like, "Damn, twin, you ain't got to knock on my window like that."
Not
Cop
twins.
was the Atlanta dudes I talked to got me saying twin. I'm like, "Hey, twin." And so Brody, what did Brody do? So he was like, "Well, just write." Basically, bro was being hella sassy. He was like, just write me the ticket. Write the ticket. If you're gonna give me a ticket, write the ticket. I don't know why cops have to go through the rigmarole. The 15. You don't need to get yours off. Write the ticket so we can go home. It's like when I got pulled over and the cop he was on the driver's side like 10 feet back or no on the passenger side like 10 feet to the side and he just write the ticket. He wrote the ticket. I opened my glove compartment. I was opening boxes in my car and then throw them away right away. I had my knife in my car. Yeah, no, funny enough, I had this one in my car. And he was like, "Do me a favor, grab the knife." I looked at him. I said, "Sir, I'm going home tonight, just like you."
I know that's right.
Here.
I know
stupid.
that's right.
Stupid. Like, fans. So people open arms about it, and all the bootlickers come out and say, "Well, if you just follow, it's not a crime to be sassy towards a police officer." And you being sassy
It's not, but sometimes,
officer,
but it's not a crime to be sassy to the police officers. Sometimes, I want you to survive the encounter alive,
of
and
course,
sometimes that means
but you
have
shouldn't have to do that, though.
I understand that. I understand that. But for a mother with a black son, I don't give a damn about none of that. I need you to come home.
I am a black son.
All listen, nigga, because y'all don't listen, and y'all want to be big headed. And then when I'm crying because your stupid ass is on a t-shirt, because the police done bopped you until you gone. Then what?
First off, you ain't got to put me on a t-shirt.
First of all,
I got life insurance, friend.
Let me be very clear. You still gonna be in a t-shirt, nigga. We're gonna put wings behind you and everything. First thing I do when I get to heaven is I'm whooping your ass because I told you beforehand.
Friend, I don't know, because the stuff I be laughing on Instagram, I might be going to hell on scholarship at this point.
Okay. Listen, friend, and you be trying to take
If
me
I
with
see
you, and
one more,
I'm not going. I'm not going, friend. I'm
y'all
not
look,
going. I'm
y'all.
not going with
I saw
you.
look, y'all. I saw this video and this little boy dancing. He was special, and the title said the syndrome might be down, but the dancing is up. I sent that to you. I sent
And
that to
that
her
is the
immediately.
end of the live because I am not.
I sent that to Ebony immediately. I sent that to Ebony immediately. I'm
Y'all,
gonna
he
get these
trying to
guys
fast
in.
forward me to hell, and I'm not going.
Uh,
I am not going.
um,
My God, on today. So that was the first episode of The Wire season 1, episode 1.
yeah, it
We're
was
gonna
slow,
watch.
but it picked up.
We're gonna watch all. We're gonna watch all the episodes.
I'm gonna look. I'm gonna watch season 2 right now. I'm gonna watch.
Well,
All
you
right,
gotta
Miss
watch. No, we
Cheeks.
gonna watch Chasing Orlando because tomorrow we're doing Chasing. What time are we doing Chasing?
Ooh, I don't know if I can do Chasing Orlando tomorrow.
Sunday.
You might have to postpone it till because Sunday I'm gonna be outside. I'm gonna have my cleavage out, little silk shirt on. I'm outside
Silk Sonic. When are you gonna be available for Chasing Orlando?
next week. let's shoot for Monday night. We can do Monday night.
Monday night. What time?
Yeah. Can we do 6 p.m. your time, my time?
My time. So 9 p.m. my time. Let me know.
I don't want.
It's
Yeah. If
fine
not,
with
we'll just
me.
do Tuesday morning. Okay, well let's do it then. Yeah.
Okay. So Jason Orlando.
Every time I read Kiss My Cheeks TV, all I hear is, "Cause I like the camera action. I'm saying I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Come around, let me see something."
Ah, shut
Hey, I
up.
ain't gonna lie.
There you.
That was one of the best. That summer of music, I got Lights, Camera, Action. I got I Can't Deny It. Ludacris has Southern Hospitality out. Like, maybe a lot of it because I'm older now. I hate that hip hop went through this murder. Like, we just gonna make murder music. Like, because you think about it, it was party, political. It was a balance of like political music and party music. And then Chief Keef and them came out with the Love So Sad. That man made a melodic song about a murder, and we just been that, and we've been trapping, and it's cool. I like the hip
Listen,
hop songs about
I
drugs,
love you, but we've been murder unaliving
but
people and rap songs since
but
fucking
like
police since the 80s.
but that's
Beloved, what you
different.
talking about? What you talking
But
about?
like as a whole, like the majority of like hip hop used to be, you had the gangsters over here and the hustlers over here, and even Jim Jones had a dance song.
Okay.
I just make hip hop fun again.
I'm not a huge hip hop person.
Oh yeah. Ooh,
So
child.
I don't like everybody was up in arms about Kendrick being picked for the Super Bowl. I wasn't watching the
Why?
Super Bowl.
Can we talk about that, please? So when Beyonce was in
Okay,
Louisiana and she ain't bring out nobody, y'all ain't catch an attitude? Shut up. You sound dumb. You sound dumb.
sir.
Sound dumb. Well, not you, Ebony, but
Sir,
you sound dumb.
are you okay? Are you done?
No, I'm not okay.
You relieved your spleen? Don't know. I don't give a
No,
damn about none of this shit. I'm not watching this. Listen, unless he bringing out Beyonce, I won't be watching him on the Super Bowl halftime show either. I was barely there to watch Usher.
oh, I was tuned in. You know, Usher is my Michael Jackson, so I
I know
was
you are,
every
but
step. I was
listen, that's lovely. I do not care. Unless
I was
they
there.
bring the reunion tour to the Super
Oh
Bowl and it's Kirk
Jesus.
Franklin and Fred Hammond and Tamla Man. I don't give a damn about none of that.
I need to
Oh,
see.
I would holler. Oh, I
I
would be
would
leg
pay
prostrate
money.
before the Lord if they did the
I
reunion
would
tour
pay
for the
good
Super
money
Bowl.
because I know Kirk gonna be up there in some
Doing
tight jeans
everything
and
in some
boots,
too tight clothes, and I'm here for it.
and
Him,
he
him
ain't
and Ty
no shirt
Tribbett.
and oiled up.
Listen, because when I went to their concert, if they get Maverick City, Ty Tribbett, and Kirk
Don't know
Franklin,
about
and if they have,
you can leave Maverick City at home. Bring on Ty, bring on Kirk. This is not time for you, Maverick City.
oh
If I
no,
want an
because
11-minute
I went to
worship
that.
song,
Let me be very clear. I went to the concert when it was all of them. They
my
absolutely
mom
need
went.
to be. They need to be
Do they?
in the building.
And
Like
maybe I need to see.
the individual singers for Mavericks, listen, ain't nothing to play with. Them niggas ain't
Yeah.
nothing to play with. And listen, had me in full blown worship. I would lay on my face prostrate before the TV, talking to the
I
Lord
don't
if
want
they had the
look.
reunion people
I don't
for her.
want
Listen,
to get on here.
I
Give me
wanted, I needed.
stop. Mm,
Oh, my
mm,
people say,
mm.
listen, if Ty Tribbett get up there and be like, well, we gonna be all right. Hey, 1, 2, 2, 3, 4,
Look, look,
we gonna be
look.
all right. Listen, I'm here for it. All of
Yeah,
it.
yeah. I'd be down. Again, I just don't understand it. I just don't understand it. I don't get this nigga had one of the biggest songs. He had the biggest song this summer.
Can
Like,
I make a confession?
you didn't listen to it. I know, and that's fine.
I know.
It's
You want to know
you.
what? You want to know what
And at this
I know
point,
about that song? They not like us. They not like us. That's all I got.
and
Don't ask me
at this point, see, this is why
if
we're
I gotta
friends.
sing.
But we can't.
If I gotta sing all the lyrics, is for us to be alive, we gonna be in trouble. We
You know,
gonna
yeah, look, look. And that's the problem because you act too much like me, so we can't never be mad at each other because we're gonna talking here for no reason. Because like you, I will stand on business. I will watch the bridge burn. You have not listened to that song out of simply saying, I refuse to listen to that song. And now it's been so long, you have to continue to not listen to that song.
No, I just don't hear it. It don't be on. It's not. I'm
It
not a
was
radio. I'm not a hip hop person. I'm not. So it's never like in my feeds of any of my apps. So and also, um, like when 15 million people was doing it on TikTok, I immediately swiped. I'm not liking this. I'm not listening to it. Moving on because I don't care. I don't care about Drake. I don't care
I
about
ain't gonna
Kendrick.
lie to you. It was
I don't care about J. Cole. I don't care about none of them niggas. They all got more money than me. I do not care. I don't care.
look. Why do you think on Sundays I don't watch football all day on Sunday, but I will watch long enough? What do I, as a grown man who was not a millionaire, look like watching a TV on a bunch of grown men who are
That's
millionaires
not
all
the.
day?
That's not.
It's the same.
It's a
It's the
sport,
same.
nigga. What are you talking about? That doesn't even make
No, let
fucking
me go
sense.
get my bag up real
But
quick.
okay.
Let me still put some time on myself. It's not for you to understand. It's for me to understand.
Okay.
We
All
still gonna put
right.
some work in on
You
Sunday.
can live in your delusion, beloved. Whatever you want. It's your world. That
How is
makes
that
absolutely
delusional?
no good damn sense. But okay, sure.
So I'm gonna
That's
sit
just
on this
the
couch all
same
day
as
doing nothing.
listen. It's not that your reasoning makes no sense to me
And
personally.
it's not supposed
But
to make sense to you.
it's your reasoning and
Of
wonderful. It's
course.
the same reason that I listen to when I'm in the car. If I'm listening to the radio, I'm listening to sports radio. I don't know. I don't even like sports in that particular manner like that. It's just something about the talking that scratches the itch in my brain, and that's what I listen when if I'm in a car by myself. If it's not silent
So
or it's
you
not
ain't seen
gospel
a near
music,
none of sport, but we'll listen to sport radio.
I will listen to
And
sports radio.
again, like you said, that's for you,
Hmm.
specifically for you.
ESPN radio, our local radio station,
Oh, I
sports
love
radio
the.
station.
Look. I think I hit my one of the few old man things I did very very early was sports radio, and we'll call in too.
Oh well, I'm not calling in, but I'm definitely
Oh, no, I was
listening.
gonna call in.
Cause some niggas be serious about it, and it be funny to me. To me, and not and if I turn to the radio, it's just the same like 5 or 6 songs that keep playing over and over again.
I don't listen to the radio. As a
I
matter of
don't.
fact, that's a lie. I've been listening to radio, but it's all been Spanish music.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not listening to
That's
the edit.
all I've been listening to. Shout out to all shout out to all my boricuas, my boricuas. But yeah, I ain't. Yeah, I ain't.
Listen, I'm not a radio type of broad. No, no, and that's okay. That's absolutely okay. I'm okay with that. I need you, beloved baby. I need you to go to your YouTube channel.
Mhm.
Go into your YouTube profile on your YouTube channel and put some art there so that when you get your little icon, there's a picture there and not just a gray J. You are an actual YouTuber. You have music. Why isn't the picture like your latest album or one of your single cover photo arts and things? I don't understand that.
I thought I
What's
did
happening?
have one.
You do not. It just says J with the little red play
Really?
button. Yeah,
You have to show me.
I'll take a picture so you can see what I'm saying
You're
to you.
gonna have to show me. Ooh,
If you want
ooh.
me, say it, love me, do it. Oh, baby. That's my song. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm gonna get my life together. I promise. The people is still mad about Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne said, "Grandma not mad. She just hurt. That's all. She
What
just hurt."
happened?
Are we gonna talk about the pink wig lady
The
and her
who?
being the pink wig lady who be loud and wrong all the time? You know that be on that Tina Snow, and she have forever beefing with everybody, even though nobody's really beefing with her. And she married the unaliver and the coochie taker because he did both things. Went to jail for both things. Hmm.
Who are you talking about?
You don't know who the pink wig lady is?
No. Text me your name so you can say it out loud.
One Nicholas J. Minaj.
Oh, what happened? What she do now?
Well, she
Mind
went
you,
on
I ain't
another
paid.
she went on another coke bender and mixed up Shannon Sharp and Stephen A. Smith. And so Stephen A. Smith shut up because that's why your old ass accidentally got on live while you was bumping and grinding. But Stephen A. Smith didn't do that. It was Shannon Sharp. Daughter, I need you to know you're black men. They don't even look alike. They're two different colors. Daughter, what are you doing? What's happening? And she's mad at Stephen A. Smith because he was like, you always beefing with somebody. You know, calm down. Calm down, Jamal. Don't bring out the nine. Like, daughter, what are you doing?
Can you just get Nikki to shut? I hate saying it this way, but like, baby, mama, just drop some music. Just drop some music.
No,
Just
I don't.
consistently drop
I
some
don't want
music.
to. It doesn't. Oh, it wouldn't
Just
matter because I didn't listen to the last music she dropped or the
as an
music before
artist, I
that.
just feel as though when you when you get to that level of success and you have to begin to rely on things that aren't the music, I just feel like it's not good.
She's been relying on a lot of things since for a long time. Yeah,
I mean, you got like pop radio, boop, 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 baby. I think that's how
that is
that
over
song
10 years
goes.
old. Nobody is still. Oh, all right,
Why
Chris.
you look? I didn't listen to it then. I just know it was on the radio a lot. And I whatever.
The
I don't
only
know.
version of that song that I listen to is the Pentatonics version. I don't even listen to her version. I listen to the cover because who's doing that? Right?
I'm not listening to them either. Matter of fact, I won't say their name because they're still doing things. But the last time I went, it's like a vocal performance group perform. I was I was so upset. So I got introduced to this song because this group because they
What
covered a
group?
Taylor Swift song.
Ugh,
I don't want to say their
yeah.
name. No. Here's the thing. I didn't know it was a Taylor Swift song. I was just pop around the house singing,
What was the song?
you got that James Dean daydream thing that I
Yeah, I
like.
had no idea what that is. I'm so sorry.
I didn't know either. I
I
just knew
don't
it was three
listen to that
men.
white woman either.
It was three men, and they was killing. And then they came out with a. Then one day I go, oh, they did another cover, and then I hear this man. They're like in a cave. It's all mysterious, and I hear the man go, "You used to call me on my cell phone late night when you need my love." I said, "Oh, what?" Went and saw him live. I was so bored. That was the day I realized there's a difference between being artists, vocalists, and entertainers. Even to the point where I've thought it through so much. I was at church, and I was with my worship director's a bruh, so is the drummer, and we were having a conversation like, well, what's the difference between soul music and R&B? Because I made the comment, no, she's soul music, that's over R&B over here, and they were like, well, what's the difference? I said, soul music is I'm going to pay money to sit down somewhere and watch Angie Stone sing. I'm gonna sit down and watch her. I'm gonna sit down and watch even a Jasmine Sullivan. That mind you, they have R&B records, but they're
Mm-hmm.
soul singers.
They're soul
I was
singers because
like,
they stand flat foot. They don't have to do nothing else. Don't
yeah,
have to be no
that.
dancers.
Thank you,
Don't have to do
thank you.
nothing.
There
They
nothing.
stand there
Um,
and them and the mic and a spotlight and riveted hours. Bitch, you sing.
yes,
I'm throwing shoes. Bitch, you better
yes,
sing my
yes.
song.
Right. I was like, whereas R&B singers, we have to entertain you with other things because,
If Usher is
maybe
not doing that little glidey dance thing, not gonna get on. Put your skates on, Usher, because otherwise I'm not gonna be here for long.
I don't like you.
Because after I see you do the
I
move,
don't.
walk in the
I don't
skates,
like you.
sing it at 7 o'clock on the drop. After that, I'm done. Thanks. I would like the option to.
No. I don't like you.
Why would
I
I do?
don't.
What I do?
Put your skates on.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Put your skates on, beloved. You got to entertain us. You can't just stand flat footed and sing and think we're gonna be all right. No, nigga, you're gonna have to pop, lock, and drop it. Sorry about it. You're gonna have to. You're just gonna.
I know. Wow. I just don't even, I barely know how to respond.
Cause it's true.
I barely know how to respond.
I need you to hit one of these and one of these, and then start doing that thing where you do with your feet, but you're not moving, but it looks like you're moving. That thing. I call it the walking on water, where you just glide and you putting your feet back and forth, but you're not actually moving. Yeah, that thing. Do that. Do the thing.
My beautiful friend said, I need you to do the walking on water. Oh my gosh. No, so but I mean again that there's levels and to this there's differences. And that's what I was like, also I'm an entertainer. I can't entertain you. I can hold your attention to get through. Now I don't have the what is that little boy's name? I can see his face in the one from the Wiz right now.
Tydrick? No. Avery.
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 I'm not Avery Wilson. I got all the runs, and I'm gonna sing up and down. Maybe I do. I don't know. Maybe I do. I don't know. But regardless, I'm saying like I know that's his show. But at the same point in time, you still even have to be entertaining with that because these brothers can sing.
Listen,
They can sing,
I
but
would
you
just
still
like
got to
saying,
entertain.
if you're looking for a soul singer, a male version of a soul singer, of a Jasmine, of an Angie Stone, Samo, that nigga don't have to do nothing but sit there. He can put his one cowboy boot up on one rung of the stool, and tip his cowboy hat. You don't even have to see that nigga's face, and let him sing into your down in your. You gonna feel it in your shining eye. He ain't got to do nothing.
And you're shining eye. Anyway, I was thinking Hamilton's. When them niggas start singing, I just listen. If you can give me if I just shut up and start
I'm gonna need them to do a 2-step shuffle when they say put some respect on it. I'm gonna need them to do a little church bop. Put some respect on it. I ain't playing with y'all. Put some respect on it. Or I ain't gonna say it no more. I could have touched your eye. Put some respect on it.
I don't like you.
I need a little bop, a little 2-step or something.
I don't like you. I really don't.
That's okay. You love me for it. It doesn't matter.
And that note, we have officially finished reviewing The Wire.
We have
10 other things. Man.
What do you want to do? Episode 2, Black Man.
Probably Monday. Or this time next week, probably a little bit later. I got off at 4.
Okay. So. All right. Well, we want to thank y'all for hanging out. We love y'all. We'll see y'all next week for Chasing Orlando and episode 2 of The Wire. And eventually we'll get back to episode 4 and 5 of Lady of the Lake. Because that's what started this. Because this nigga acting like, okay, we're not even going to go in there. We love y'all. Peace out.
Fill up your glass. Maybe shake a little.